3 years ago, I got a match on Happen with a 33-year-old American woman. She said she was a correspondent for the New York Times. I told her I was a musician and that I gave guitar lessons. She said, great, I really want to take guitar lessons because Ben Harper is coming to my house this weekend and I must be able to play. Well, it's not exactly what I was looking for on Happen, but hey, I found a pupil. Why not? After all, I needed pupils, so well, there we go. I arrived at a huge luxury loft with waxed concrete and designer furniture. I saw her. She was easily 10 years older, weighed 10 or 15 kilos more, with plastic surgery from head to toe. We began the lesson. She asked for a load more lessons the following 2 weeks and said she'd pay me more. She felt it was too cheap. I said, okay, great, but we need to find you a guitar because you don't have one. Her only criteria was that she wanted a bright pink guitar. We went to every shop and couldn't find one. But then she said to me, okay, well, Ben Harper's coming over tonight. Do you mind coming with me to buy a suit in Sexodrome? And just like that, we're in the aisles of Sexodrome. She's picking up dancer tutus and putting them on my waist to check. It was a bit humiliating. The next day, she sent me selfies to say, look, I'm with Ben Harper. So it was true. I saw her 3 days later for our lesson. I arrived at the loft. And there was a real after-party atmosphere, you know. In fact, it was more like the day after an orgy. She saw me and said, I'm sorry, I'm really tired. Let's not do a lesson today. But you came, so I'll pay you. It's not a problem. But would you mind playing a little while I finish work? You should know that work for her was lying on the sofa in her dressing gown, flipping through a magazine. So I got out my guitar and started playing something, elevator music, or something like that. I was sitting there messing around on my own while she was working. And after 20 or 30 minutes, she said, I'm really tired, so I'm going to bed. Then she paid me. And she said, if you don't mind, why don't you come upstairs and keep on playing while I get ready? It will be nice. And then she went to brush her teeth. I was in a big leather armchair next to the bed with my guitar. I was playing some stuff, really just anything, messing around with some tunes. And then she pulled back the covers and tapped on the mattress and said, come and play me one last tune. It felt a bit like a sex trick. I felt like I was going to be raped, you know? She saw me freak out and said, don't worry, I won't touch you. The weird thing is that I knew I had a physical advantage if she tried anything, but I still freaked out a bit. I played something. I think I played Brassin. Things that had no connection with the atmosphere whatsoever. Then I think she fell asleep. When I saw she was asleep, I tiptoed out the door. And that's how the story ends. I felt a bit humiliated when I got out of there. I really felt like the young girl who'd been told, come and take some photos at my place. Are you hot? Why don't you take your top off? Oh, you're so pretty and all that. And then suddenly you're naked. And you didn't see it coming, right? And at that point, you can't stop it happening.